Did you know that dogs are some of the smartest animals in the world? This is Zoe. She's one of the smartest dogs that I've ever had, and it is part of her breed because she's a Lab Border Collie mix, and they are some of the smartest dogs. She's also really loving too. Dogs can tell when you're sad. They can detect storms. They can interact with humans and dogs, other dogs, and they can read and respond to human body language. You'll be able to train your dog simple obedience after this. And 2 months ago, I begged my parents for a puppy, and then I came home to Zoe one day. And now I spend most of my free time, well, not really, not all my free time, but most of it, a lot of it, training her for the past 2 months at least. So with a little love and compassion and some hard work, you can learn how to train your puppy or your future puppy in no time. So now I'm going to show you the simple tricks and simple rules of commands of training a puppy, and some more advanced tricks as well too. First I'll show you what you need, and I'll show you some simple tricks. So what you need is some training treats. They're really small, and there's about 200 in a bag, and they're good because they're not like a lot of dog treats are big and you give it to a dog like, oh, here, like once in a while, but they're small, so when you want to go over and over and over the commands, you can give the dog these treats because the treats are small, so they're easy to give. You can give a lot of them to them without them getting sick, all right? And then you also need a leash. So now I'm going to show you some simple treats, some simple tricks, like sit and lay down. And then, here, this is what she does. All right, ready, Zoe? Okay, Zach. Sit. 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 Sit, Zoe. Good girl. Good girl. And now she already laid down, but I'd usually point at the floor and she'd go and lay down. So then next, basically what you want to do is you want to start repeating the commands and praising the dogs until they understand. So when she does it, normally she knows how to sit, so I'm not going to give her really treats for sit because she's been doing it for a long time. But normally what you do is you get the dog to sit. Sit, Zoe. Good. Now lay down. Lay down, Zoe. Lay down. Lay down, Zoe. Zoe, lay down. Lay down. So basically, if she doesn't do it, you just put her down and you say, good girl, good girl. You praise her because she did what you wanted, and she'll know when you say those words, you want it, then she'll get praise or a treat out of it. So basically with those, you kind of just repeat it and repeat it and repeat it until they understand like those words that you're saying, and then they'd lay down and they do the trick, whatever. And you give them a treat every once in a while, not after every single time, because then you'll be giving them a lot of treats. So next you can go on to bigger and better tricks, and you could start doing more advanced tricks. I've taught my dog some tricks a lot, actually. I've taught her paw, speak, dance, fetch, and jump and stay, up, come, and right now I'm teaching her how to spin. So you'll actually see like the process of her learning how to do a trick. So she actually does it when I have a marker in my hand, which is weird. I noticed this the other night. Ready, Zoe? Spin. Good girl. Good girl. She just wants a marker. But so you do it, you'll keep telling her good girl or whatever after she does it. Ready? No. Spin. Good girl. Good girl. So now after she does it, I'm going to give her treats because she did what I asked. And eventually I want to just be able to say like spin without me having to hold the marker in the hand. Like I want to whatever show people, oh look, my dog does spin. Like she'll do it. And then she'll know what to do when I say spin, alright? So, spin. Spin. Hey, spin. Spin. Zoe, spin. Hey, spin. Hey, spin. Zoe, spin. 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 Good girl. Okay. So now she did spin, so give her a treat. Now let's see if she knows what spin. Spin, Zoe. Spin. 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 No. Spin. Spin. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Ready? Spin. She gets distracted. Spin. So yeah, you basically just like repeat it, do it a lot. Good girl, Zoe. Good girl. Like she'll start to understand, like not right away, but she'll start to understand gradually. Like you say spin, oh, she'll just eventually be like, uh-oh, she's asking me to spin around in a circle, and she'll get it. Spin. Spin. Like if she only does it halfway, then you don't praise her. Spin. Good girl. Spin. Good girl. So I'm going to give her one more treat for being a good girl. And now I can show you more. Come, Zoe. Come. No. Down. Down, Zoe. Down. Down. Zoe, down. Okay, ready? Stay. 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 Okay, come. Come. Good girl. Good girl. She's a good girl. So, those are some of the tricks. It would take me forever if I showed you all of them. But these are the simple tricks that they're easy for dogs to learn, and they're easy for you to teach your dogs as long as you're patient with them. And they'll help your dog to be a better pet all around, and they'll also help you to form a better relationship with your dog, a better loving relationship. She'll know as you start to play and teach her tricks that you love her, and she'll love you back. She'll give you love back. And now you can go home and make your best friend the happiest dog alive. And that's it.